James Corden and Adele become in final Carpool Karaoke session. James Corden and Adele were brought to tears as they reunited for a final Carpool Karaoke session, ahead of Corden's last episode of The Late Late Show. The British comedian hailed the brilliant adventure of his time stateside, but reiterated that it was time to go home as the longtime friends looked back on his tenure of the US talk show. Corden is due to host his final episode of The Late Late Show on Thursday after more than 8 years at the reins. Carpool Karaoke has been one of his most popular segments, and sees the comedian drive to work with the help of various musical stars, while singing songs from their back catalogue. It has featured titans of the music industry including Sir Paul McCartney, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Billie Eilish and One Direction. In her own appearance, filmed in London, Adele produced multiple viral moments including downing an entire cup of tea, and showing off her rap skills. Filmed in 2016, it became the most viral Carpool Karaoke clip of the show with 67.5 million views on YouTube, though it has now surpassed 260 million. A video released ahead of Thursday's show saw Adele arrive at Corden's house and use cymbals to wake him up and declaring, in a twist, that she would be the one driving him to work, despite admitting her poor driving skills. Reflecting on his time on the show, Corden said, "I'm excited and scared in equal measure. I don't know, it's been a crazy 8 years. In one sense it feels like it's gone like that, and in the other I can't really remember what life was like before being here." The pair later got emotional while singing a rendition of Adele's I Drink Wine, with the singer explaining that the lyrics to the song had partly been inspired by a conversation they had once had. She said, "We were on vacation together with the kids, and we were on our way home. And my mood had changed, and it was like the first year where I felt like I had to hold myself accountable for being an adult. The year before I left Simon, Kaneki, and stuff like that, and you and Corden's wife, Jules, and the kids were so integral in looking after me. You used to do it with humor too." She revealed Corden had confided in her that he had not felt strong, and they had had a 6-hour conversation about the pressures of their personal and professional lives. Corden said he had been floored after first hearing the song, which had been everything I had been feeling that day. Playing the track, Adele told him, "Every time I listen to this I think of you," as Corden sat becoming visibly emotional. Following his exit from the show, the comedian has said he plans to return to the UK to spend more time with his family. Adele, who is also based in Los Angeles, said, "I've never lived in LA without you guys, so I'm like a bit nervous about it and obviously very, very sad." During the ride, the pair also discussed Adele's apparent inability to be pranked and her thoughts on attempting to attain the coveted EGOT status, given to individuals who have won all 4 major US awards, an Emmy, Grammy, Oscar and Tony. "I don't think that's ever going to happen. I hate musicals," Adele said. Corden, who took over from Craig Ferguson in 2015, announced his departure from The Late Late Show almost exactly a year ago. He told Adele that he would miss everything about the show and had underestimated how many friends he had made in the process. "It's like a family," he said. "So more than anything I'll just really miss going into work with my friends every day. And I'm really going to miss Los Angeles. It's been a brilliant adventure. But I'm just so certain that it's time for us as a family, with people getting older and people that we miss. It's time to go home." Arriving at the gates of the CBS studio for the last time, he said, "It's blown my mind that you've done this for me. I love you and we have had the best times here. Our friendship and our family's friendship has nothing to do with distance and time. I'm just not ready to come back yet, otherwise I would come back with you," Adele replied tearfully. Corden's final episode of The Late Late Show will take place on the 27th of April, with former One Direction star Harry Styles and Will Ferrell confirmed to be taking part. Airing every weekday night, the show is billed as the ultimate late-night after-party, and features a mix of celebrity guests, musical acts, games and sketches. His final episode of The Late Late Show will air on US network CBS.